enumeration will cover not only households, but also fish landing centers, processing units, boatyards, FFPOs, self-help groups, and other enabling infrastructure. A 45-day census window has been provided to ensure thorough coverage, especially in remote and urban regions. The data generated from this census will serve as evidentiary foundation for targeted welfare delivery, infrastructure planning, credit and insurance access, and climate adaptation strategies. It will also help track the reach and impact of flagship schemes like PMSSY and the PMKSSY Sahyojana. The MCF 2025 aligns completely with the vision of Viksit Bharat 2047 by laying the data backbone for long-term transformation of the marine fisheries sector anchored in equity, resilience, and digital empowerment. The Department of Fisheries commends the leadership of CMFRI and FSI and acknowledges the contribution of the State Fisheries Department, local bodies, and more importantly, the community enumerators who will help in making this national exercise a possible and a success. I once again thank the Honorable Minister Shri George Kurian for leading today's workshop and providing his guidance to us in making this a very successful grassroots initiative. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May I now invite Dr. Brimson Joe, Director, ICSMFRI, to deliver the welcome address. Please, sir.
Namaskaram, Namaskar. Hearty welcome to all of you to this August launching of Marine Fisheries Census 2025, Household Enumeration and the National Workshop. Loka Samasta Sugino Bhavantu. India is striving to achieve the happiness of the whole world. We from the marine fisheries sector, we look towards the nutritional security of the whole world, India contributing the maximum from its own sectors. When this is achieved with the immense support of the people who are really into marine fisheries and related activities, where the occupational hazard is very severe and the challenges of climate change is seriously impacting their livelihood, they have less fishing days to go to the sea. It has drastically come down to the tune of 50%. At the same time, the demand for the fish is increasing. At this point of time, in the coastal community, there is a silent change happening through diversified alternate livelihood options. And as a lead institute dealing with this activity, whether in the social dynamics of the community which is living in the coastal areas, to the technology advent, what is required in shaping the change what is happening in this coastal region, CIFT is leading all the activities. I am proud to say that this is the only research institute which has taken the responsibility of doing a national level census activity. Either me or one of my representative is visiting every 1.2 million household of the entire coastal community in this country. It is amply supported by Fishery Survey of India in 4 union territories. This is a mammoth activity. This is going to be the baseline data sets for many of our schemes to be implemented in this coastal region. And to steer this activity ahead, we have none other than Sri George Kurian sir, who is the Minister of State of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying and Minority Affairs. George Kurian sir has been instrumental in leading us in different activities, and this is, I think, his fourth visit to the institute, and he has been inquiring with a lot of enthusiasm with respect to the research and developmental activity and how this can be taken to the grassroots level people. When he visited the Vidinyam Center, he wanted to see that the community upliftment in that region is coordinated through a scheme from the Ministry of Minority Affairs, which has taken a shape. And we are conducting a series of training programs to empower the people, to raise them from grassroots level workers to leaders in the community. I thank the Honorable Minister for honoring us by giving his presence in this august occasion. I heartily welcome George Kurian sir, Minister, here to this function. Thank you, sir. Just now, Abhilaksh Likhi Sahab, Dr. Abhilaksh Likhi Sahab has finished his virtual presentation. You know, like being the secretary of the department, he is involved in a lot of activities, and this is one of the activities what he is spearheading. And I thank, at least he could make it online, and he has given his vibrant message. And it is his directions, as he said in his speech, the technological advent, what we made in this census is making this census with a lot of difference. We have meticulously planned each and every step, and in each and every step, we have tried to see our best to incorporate the latest technology also. The 3 apps indicated clearly will be a pivotal change in the census, where a person, when he is doing the enumeration, the supervisor can see the enumeration process at the same time the desktop, which is going to get inaugurated in the first floor National Marine Fisheries Data Center, which will showcase a dashboard where the online activities will be envisaged by a person who is sitting, and we can watch there. And this census is going to finish in the timeline because we have adapted to the technology also. So I thank Abhilaksh Likhi Sahab, and I welcome him to this function. Along with Likhi Sahab, it is joined from the Department of Fisheries, none other than Dr. Ajay Srivastava ji, Economic Advisor, Ministry of Fisheries. Ajay Srivastava ji Sahab is the person whom we are reporting on a regular basis. He takes the review meetings on the progress of the census activities, and his reviews makes us in a situation where we try to keep adapt to the timelines set by the department, and things are carried on with proper minuscule review done from his side with a lot of schedules. He made his physical presence to Cochin. I think he has to leave soon also back to Delhi, but he ensured that his physical presence will motivate all of us. I welcome Dr. Ajay Srivastava to this function. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being with us. Along with Ajay Srivastava ji, Mr. Manish, Joint Director, he has also joined with us. Thank you, Manish ji, for joining with us. In every meeting, we see him online, and physically he has come to CIFT. Thank you, Manish ji, for joining with us. Both the Joint Secretaries, Inland and Marine, Neetu Madam, as well as Sagar Maharaj sir, they have joined online. I respectfully thank their online presence. They have been a source of motivation in any time of lack of clarity. We approach them, and they have been supporting us in all the ways possible. Their presence, words of wisdom is always a motivation. I welcome both the Joint Secretaries online to this function. Thank you. Thank you for joining with us. We have been ably joined by our collaborating partner in this effort, Dr. K.R. Srinath, who is Director General of Fisheries Survey of India. He's our own man, but now he's leading an organization, and his presence in Fisheries Survey of India really motivates us. Like, it's any big issues between the organizations can be solved in a cup of tea, like one call, one phone call. That's the type of camaraderie we have, and his support is instrumental, and we are there to support FSI in any of the issues, and we have a good time doing the census together. Thank you, Dr. Srinath. He has also been busy. He was away from the country for the last 10 days, I think, and he joined back yesterday only, and he rushed back to Cochin. That shows his dedication and passion towards the Marine Fisheries Census. Thank you, Dr. Srinath, for joining with us, and welcome to this function. I thank our sister institute, CIFT, who has been always instrumental in supporting us in all the activities. Dr. George Nainan, Director, Central Institute of Fisheries Technology, is with us. Welcome, sir, to this function. We have our Fisheries Institute Directors, Dr. Shain Kumar, Dr. Habibullah, directors of NIFAT and CIFT also with us. Their team also joined with us. Thank you for joining with us. Today we have a surprise guest in the form of Dr. Sujay Rikshad, who is director from Ranchi. He came on a personal visit, but he wanted to be with CIFT. Previously also, before joining as a director, I had a long time interactions with him. Sometimes we used to discuss like how we can take forward some of the activities in fisheries where we also deal with a lot of stress in abiotic related variables. So his support will be crucial for us, and his presence also guides us. Thank you, sir, for being with us. Welcome to this function. We have joined by different organization. I see Dhanya from Incois. I see Ramakrishnan sir from Seafood Export Association of India. Taragan sir ensured that he will be coming. All the state fisheries departments starting from Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, then Orissa, West Bengal, all of them, they have joined, and all the 4 UTs, Puducherry, Andaman Nicobar, Lakshadweep, Daman and Diu. Some have joined online, some have arrived physically. With a lot of difficulties you have come here. You know that this workshop is very vital. Kerala Fisheries Department, despite they having a major program on Kerala Vision 2031 happening in Alappuzha, they have been represented here. Thank you for joining with us, all the people from the State Fisheries Department. It is you who are going to streamline this activity. Census have been a pivotal activity of CIFT since long. This is last census was in 2016, and probably I think during the last census and the previous census we have been ably guided by our former DDG Dr. Meena Kumari. Her presence is also assured here. She came here. It's always her presence is a guiding force, and she has been instrumental in leading supporting the census activity when she was Deputy Director General earlier. And as a person who is a chairperson of National Biodiversity Authority, she also knows like the relevance of such activities. Thank you, madam, for coming here and being with us. Thank you, ma'am, for joining with us. Chairman Empeda, he told that he will be coming. I am seeing Santosh from Netfish, he has joined, but most probably Venkateswamy sir told that he will be joining with us. MP and MLA, they are quite busy in their schedule. They told sometime in between the census activity, they also will be joining. In their absence also, I am welcoming them. Anytime they may join us for this function also. They have assured their blessings and support for this function. We have been blessed with other people who are really working at the community level. I see Venu Chetan from ICSF, National Fish Workers Forum, they have been represented, and other NGOs who are actively involved in the community development among the coastal fishers, they have been represented. Fishermen group representatives, some of the people at least from Kerala, they have come and they are here. I have seen some of them. Some of the people from the harbor, port and related management groups, they also came here. I have asked many such groups to join this activity. This is the activity where people are involved. Unless and until your support is there, this is not going to be successful. Finally, this mammoth effort has been shouldered by the scientists of CIFT, ably led by Dr. J. Jaishankar and his team, the Fishery Resource Assessment team. They were previously doing only statistics, now they are doing extension, they are doing economics. So it is properly managed by Dr. Jaishankar and his team. Dr. Swami is also sitting here, Dr. Mini, Dr. Eldo, Dr. Ramachandran, Dr. Shinoj, Dr. Shyam Salim, Dr. Ashwadi, many of them like. And this is very easy to deal when we are sitting at the headquarters, but in each state it is manned by the respective head of the research center. I see Dr. Joe here who has come from Visakhapatnam, Dr. Vinod from Mandapam, Dr. Santosh, whether he has joined, I am not sure, I did not see him. And Dr. Suchita Thomas also probably they might have joined online. Dr. Divya has joined from Mangalore. So these are the people who really do it at different centers, and all the SICs, like I see the Karwar SIC, Kalidas, Tuticorin SIC, Lausan, and all the states, Ajay from Mumbai, all our Swati Lakshmi madam from Veravel, all these people, they are physically present here. And they are manning the state supervision activities at the respective state. And we have district level supervisors, we have every scientist of CIFT going into the field for the next 2 months. It is going to cost us in our research, but I feel like this strong bondage what we have with the fishermen is going to create lot of woes and changes in the society, and this link helps us further in disseminating the technology in a much better fashion, creating awareness when it comes to conservation issues and take them in the foothold when it is necessary. I thank the media, press and related representatives who have come here. Their presence makes this more vibrant because they takes this relevant information to all the people. This information is vital. Everyone's support is necessary. Please ensure that this news is reaching everywhere and the people are going to support this movement, and Indian Marine Fisheries Census 2025 is going to be a success. I have no doubt about it, because with the type of the passion the people are working, it is going to be a success. And I thank all of you and I heartily welcome all of you to this function for being with us. I know it takes a lot of pain to be here physically. Thanks for the wonderful support, be it the ministry, be the people. Thank you once again. I heartily welcome all of you to this function. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir. May I now invite Dr. Jaishankar, Principal Investigator and Head of the Fishery Resource Assessment, Economics and Extension Division, ICR CMFRA, to present a project snapshot of the MFC 2025.
Thank you, Madam. Manniya Mantri Ji, Secretary, Department of Fisheries, Economic Advisor Sahab, Department of Fisheries, Joint Secretaries, Marine Fishery, Inland Fishery, Director CMFRA, Director CIFT, Director General FSI, and distinguished guests, and on and offline. I wanted to, of course, this is probably the only paper which is being used in this exercise. I beseech you all to imagine a coastline alive with the pulse of million lives, fishers casting nets in dawn, silver haze, villages humming with rhythms of markets and processing plants, echoing onto the GDP enhancement plan target which has been kept for Viksit Bharat in 2047 at the culmination of this historic Amrit Kal. Just imagine that scenario. That's what I wanted to kindle first. This marine fisheries mosaic of India, which happens to be a heartbeat of a particular section of major dominant section of the country, and today we stand at its digital dawn, as Secretary Saab and our Director mentioned, which is ushering us in. Welcome to this Marine Fisheries Census and its core assignment, that is enumeration of marine fisheries households. This is the fifth in a lineage that began charting these waters in 1980, followed in quick succession from 2005, 10 and 16. And as it unfolds, not as merely a tallying exercise, but as a sort of a living ledger for the sustainable seas. So coming to this exercise per se, as our Secretary Sahab mentioned, its magnitude is highly impossible without a profound vision and sagacious leadership, which of course Minister and the Cabinet Department is providing. We, CMFRA, must effusively praise the Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, the Honorable Ministers, both Cabinet and Ministers of State, alongside the Secretary, the Economic Advisor and Joint Secretaries, who have demonstrated a profound and immaculate understanding of this complex issue. Their guidance has been the pole star, the North Star for the entire mission. The vision is backed by a concrete support funded by the Department of Fisheries under the flagship Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, PMMSY, with a substantial budget of around 14.5 crores. This commitment is a commitment of the department is a testament to the meticulous planning by the entire team at the department, headed by the Secretary and Economic Advisor and Joint Secretaries, who have truly grasped the need of the high resolution data information. So this is no armchair kind of an audit. It's a sort of one of the largest, most comprehensive census of its kind on this, in this sector, probably anywhere in the world. I have not heard of any such exercise elsewhere. Wherein science is subtly embodied. Science is imbibed in the whole operation of the census. This prestigious assignment with a timeline starting from April 1st, 2025 to March 31st, 2026 is a monumental undertaking bestowed upon the Indian Council of Agricultural Research and Central Marine Fisheries Research Institute. ICR CMFRA, with the active support of Fisheries Survey of India, will be covering 5,225 habitations across 82 coastal districts of our 9 maritime states and 4 union territories. Our 3,526 locally selected enumerators from the community, drawn from the sinews of these coastal communities, will knock on the doors, as our Director mentioned, of each and every one of the fishermen household. That is going to be around 1.28 million in count. To execute this, 220 officials of the Institute, CMFRA, plus almost an equal number of officials from FSI led by director, of course, who is the national coordinator, have been roped in to be on the field for 8 months since April as field level, district level, state level, and regional level coordinators. In the union territories, of course, the vital work will be spearheaded by the FSI. And we have a date for our most crucial milestone yet. That is the cornerstone of this entire exercise. That is the household enumeration, which is slated to start on November 3rd, which is going to be inaugurated by our Honorable Minister. What elevates the census is its digital thrust, as secretaries have mentioned. We are catapulting ourselves into an era of smart enumeration. This is a completely paperless exercise. As I told you, this could be one of the few papers being used. At its heart are its digital tools, as our secretaries have explained. Vyas Bharat, that is village jetty appraisal, basic household and infrastructure assessment tool for seamless enumeration, and Vyas Sutra, village jetty appraisal, supervision and tracking tool, our digital oracle for smart online tracking and supervision. These were further enhanced by the May 2025 launched Vyas Now, that is village jetty appraisal navigator, a web-based sentinel for app-based validation, making the Vyas suite complete. So it's a suite of 3 apps. The rounds themselves pulse with ingenuity. The initial craft census, that is fishing crafts, for the first time has been done in a sort of a tech-bolstered manner using drone technology. Silent sentinels counting vessels with aerial acuity, sidestepping the shadows that once veiled our feet from the precise number of boats in action, fishing boats. Furthermore, each household will be geotagged, mapping our fishing families to their very hearth. We are not just counting people, we are simultaneously enumerating the entire economic spectrum of our 10,000 plus kilometer coastline, shoreline. Parallel enumerations will map our vital infrastructure like boat building yards, ice plants, fishing plants, curing yards, processing plants, and wholesale markets. We are also capturing the institutional framework like the self-help groups which are existent in the fishing villages and the fish farmer producer organizations that form the backbone of the community's resilience. Why entrust this epic to CMFRA for the 5th consecutive voyage? So I would like to take a couple of minutes on that. Because Central CMFRA is ground's own chronicler. It has been doing this ever since its inception in 1947. With tendrils embedded in every landing center and village, CMFRA brings a touch of homogeneity, a symbiotic relationship that ensures we are zeroing in on the most relevant populace, ensuring that census is not imposed, but inhaled by the community it serves, so that the whole thing becomes organic. Finally, the importance of this data cannot be overstated. We are moving beyond simple counts to capture the contours of resilience. Apart from the routine details and demography, educational and occupational particulars of households, this census introduces additional key inputs like granular gauge of the economic well-being of fishers, their awareness and status as beneficiaries of PMMSY and the nascent PMMKSSY, as secretaries have hinted, and critically onboarding every fisher onto the National Fisheries Digital Platform. To ensure unparalleled accuracy, we have instituted a 3-tier validation system, again as our secretary has indicated, at the field level and at the analyst level and an AI-assisted automated level, 3 levels of supervision and validation. This allows for real-time dashboards to monitor the progress. Post-compilation, the high-resolution harvest becomes an arsenal. It allows for advanced data mining and a backward compilation of the past 4 censuses also, giving us a longitudinal view of change. This is a data as democracy empowering schemes to pierce precisely illuminating pathways where policies once groped in fog. As a concluding part, I would like to mention that as planners and researchers, we are weavers of this web. Let us harness this census not as an archive, contributing our wee bit for coastal community that thrive for fisheries to flourish, for a blue economy that beckons boldly as our proud Bharat Samrit Kaal reaches the crescendo. Let me make this a real huge this must be made as a roaring success dedicated to the key sector of our country's growth engine. And thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir. I now call upon Dr. Ajay Srivastava, Economic Advisor, Department of Fisheries, Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, to deliver the presidential address. Please, sir.
Very good morning to all of you. our respected Shri George Kurian, Honorable Minister of State for Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying and Minority Affairs, and Dr. Abhilaksh Likhi, Secretary, Department of Fisheries, Government of India, my colleagues in the Ministry, Joint Secretaries, Shri Sagar Mehra and Sushri Neetu Prasad, who have joined online, Dr. Grinson George, Director CMFRI, Dr. Srinath, DG FSI, and Dr. George Nainan, Director CIFT. Then we have also directors from CIFT and NIFAT, and Madam Meena Kumari, and Dr. Jayashankar, and all the officers from coastal states and UTs, distinguished scientists, and all the stakeholders across the fishery sector. So it is a privilege to be part of this national workshop on the Marine Fisheries Census, which is an event that symbolizes the synergy of science, policy, and field engagement in advancing India's vision of the blue economy. So marine fishery sector, as we all know, is one of the cornerstones of India's coastal economy, supporting the livelihood of about 40 lakh fishers in the coastal areas and contributing significantly to the exports and food security of the nation, and anchoring the socio and cultural fabric of our coastal communities. But as we all recognize, sustainable management of this vital sector rests upon the accurate, timely and geo-referenced data, and that is exactly what the Marine Fisheries Census seeks to deliver. As we all know, so data has virtually no meaning, or it loses its importance if it is not obtained timely and it does not reaches the stakeholders in real-time basis. So the more there is a lag, so it becomes, it uses its importance in the policy making and other important decisions. So Marine Fisheries Census currently is under progress and is very much on time, and I am glad that CMFI and FSI both have accorded top priority as far as timeliness is concerned. So this census, as we all know, is conducted every 5 years, and it provides the statistical foundation for fisheries management and planning. The forthcoming census is particularly significant not just because of its coverage, but in its digital transformation. As already has been informed, this is the first census which is entirely digital and paperless. So under the leadership of my department and with the scientific and technical guidance of CMFRI and FSI, this edition will employ mobile-based digital enumeration, geospatial mapping, and technology-enabled validation systems. The introduction of drone-assisted mapping, validation, real-time dashboards, and GIS-linked data sets marks a shift towards a data-smart fisheries ecosystem, enabling more responsive and evidence-based decision-making. Such innovations are fully aligned with the government's emphasis on digital India and blue economy phase 2. From an economic and policy standpoint, credible census data are indispensable. They underpin planning and monitoring of PMMSY interventions, guide investment prioritization, and strengthen fisheries governance frameworks across coastal states and UTs. In many ways, this census will not only quantify our marine resources, but also help measure the economic and social resilience of the fishing communities, including insights into livelihood, gender tools, and diversification into allied activities. So this workshop, therefore, comes at an opportune time, providing a platform to refine methodologies, ensure interagency coordination, and align our field practices with global standards of data reliability and transparency. So I take this opportunity to acknowledge the scientific excellence and field leadership of CMFRI and FSI, as well as the dedication of officers from the department, NFDB, State Fisheries Department, who will make this nationwide exercise possible. The coming months will test our collective ability to bring together science, technology and community participation. But I have no doubt that this team is going to deliver and rise to the occasion. So in conclusion, I extend my warm wishes for the success of this workshop. May it help us move closer to the vision of digitally empowered, sustainable and inclusive marine fisheries. So thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Now may I invite Dr. Srinath, Director General, Fisheries Survey of India, to address the gathering.
Honorable Union Minister of State of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Sri George Gurian sir, the Director of ICR CMFRI and our gracious host, our Honorable Secretary, Dr. Abhilash Likhi sir, Joint Secretaries Nidhu Madam and Sagar sir, Economic Advisor Ajay sir, Director CIFT George Nainan sir, Dr. Jaishankar sir, Dr. Somi madam, Dr. Meena Kumari madam, our ex-DDG, Dr. Shine, Sri Habibullah ji and Dr. Sujay, and representatives from our vibrant stakeholder and NGO communities, members of the press and my dedicated colleagues from CMFRI and FSI. A very good morning to all. It is a profound honor to stand before you today as we launch a monumental national exercise. We are going to send our enumerators to every city, every village, every remote hamlet to count every single person. This data becomes the bedrock of our democracy, our policy, and our progress for the next decades, complete 10 years. This fifth census also marks a paradigm shift. You all know, from the words of Director CMFRI and our economic advisor and Dr. Jaishankar, we are bringing in technology from this census onwards. I remember I was personally involved in the previous census where we have filled with stacks of papers, manual data entry, and a very long latency period for filling in the data, processing the data, and bringing out the reports. Today we replace those paper stacks with the tap of our fingers. The launch of Vyas Bharat and Vyas Sutra applications is a single greatest leap forward in the history of the census, of even entire census of India, not only the marine census. So by this Vyas Bharat, which will empower our enumerators, and Vyas Sutra, which will permit our supervisors to validate and track the progress, we are, in short, we could see that the digital India vision of our PM is manifested on our 11,000 kilometer coastline. So this mammoth task rests on two major organizations, the ICR CMFRI with its unparalleled scientific expertise and legacy will spearhead the enumeration across all maritime states. The Fisheries Survey of India, my own organization, is proud to take on the strategic responsibility for all our union territories. It matters because, as the old saying goes, you cannot manage what you do not measure. This data is not just a report. It is an instrument of policy, diplomacy, and science. Perhaps you all would have come to know about the news when all the world leaders has gathered in the New York to discuss about many of the issues include the Gaza issue, which was right to do so, China came up with a surprising announcement. China's premier has announced that they are shedding the developing country status in the WTO with some riders. So the one which they were mainly focusing on was something called a special and differential treatment, which we all were colluding, all the developing countries were colluding, upholding to get the rightful share for us. Because in an international law, each and every sovereign has only one vote. So this was a kind of reservation. So when China is out, to get the negotiation clout, to get the political clout, we again need more and more data. We need definitive per capita dependence on fisheries, on agriculture, to negotiate across the tables of WTO. It is a proof we need to demand special and differential treatment. Our census is a proof for our artisanal and small scale fisheries. Then coming to the RFMOs, this census demonstrates the profound socio-economic reliance of our coastal communities on the shared resources. We are only a part of only one RFMO, which is IOTC, Indian Ocean Tuna Commission, which takes care about the management of the straddling and highly migratory species like tuna. So they are shared resources. And the real power of this census is also at the national, state and village level. Coming to the governance and welfare, the data which we collect for the family size, the religion, caste, and whether family is below poverty line or not, these are helping us to build a human vulnerability map. When we ask if a house is pakka or kacha, or if it has electricity and a toilet, we are not just collecting the statistics, we are identifying the exact households that need to be reached by the other schemes like Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana or Jal Jeevan Mission along with our own ministry schemes. And from the livelihood and people side, the educational status and will help to provide the schools and the vocational training. And most critically, by capturing gender-wise roles in marketing, we are quantifying the immense contribution of women in our fishing economy. Along with this, from the sustainability and regulation part, the gear and craft data, economy and infrastructure part, the processing, the cold storage data, and also the safety and science, the fisher life saving equipment and GPS data, this all helps. And extra, for this census, we are also collecting the KCC, how many people have registered in the KCC. And this is straight away going to help our PM KSSY scheme. And for the scientists of CMFRA and FSI, this data is an essential denominator for all of our research works, all of our papers. So today, as we send our enumerators out, we are not just collecting data, we are collecting the stories, the challenges and the realities of millions of Indian fishers. We are drawing a new high definition map that will guide our policies, our investments and our conservation efforts for the next generation. The FSI is fully committed to undertake this task, and we are proud to partner with CMFRA and the DOF, Department of Fisheries, in this historic mission. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. It is my privilege to invite Dr. George Naina, Director, ICR Central Institute of Fisheries Technology, to address the gathering. Please, sir.
Very good morning to one and all. Today's Chief Guest, Honorable Minister of State, Sri George Kurian, sir. President of today's this program, Dr. Ajay Srivastava, Economic Advisor, Ministry of Fisheries. Dr. Greenson George, Director ICS CMFRA, Dr. Srinath, Director General FSI, and I can see many of the stalwarts in fisheries domain. Our both the directors from CIFT and NIFAT are here, and our former Deputy Director General Dr. Meena Kumari ma'am is here, and we are fortunate to have one of our colleagues from Indian Institute of Agriculture and Biotechnology, Dr. Sujay Rakshit is here. Representative of states departments are here, and also from the ministry, Dr. Abhilash Rigi sir and Dr. Nidhu Kumari ma'am, they are joining online, and the representatives of different fishermen organizations, Seafood Export Association, all are represented, and dear colleagues from CMFRA. First of all, let me congratulate the entire CMFRA team, specifically Dr. Jaishankar and his team, for undertaking this humongous exercise. The previous speakers were telling, somebody was telling it's one of its kind in the world. Of course, many countries must have taken this exercise of collecting data. But given to the nature of our country, the diversity and the nature of our marine fisheries domain, I should tell this is one of its kind in the world. And this collection of data is not just simply collecting data, it's going to give an overall view of our entire fisheries domain, which will form the baseline for all our activities, all our programs, all our developmental activities, and our effort towards developing the blue economy and our vision about the Amrit Kaal. So we are fortunate that we are undertaking this exercise, and we are a part of this activity at this point of history. That is very important. And we should also thank the ministry for supporting wholeheartedly this program. And from ICR CIFT, we are also eagerly looking for the census outputs in terms of the data regarding the vessel, the post-process activities, the post-harvest interventions, the value addition activities, which will also which will also help us in formulating our research programs, our plans. So the data is very important to all sectors in fisheries domain, and we feel that it is a participatory approach. It's a participatory exercise, and it involves lots of stakeholders. The more the involvement, the better will be the results, and the better will be the output, and more reliable will be our data. So data is, I don't have to tell you the importance of data in any domain. Whatever you plan, there should be a base data, because recently Honorable Secretary was asking us regarding high value byproducts. Sir wanted to have a scenario in India wherein what is the status of this high value byproducts? Can we have a very organized industry related to high value byproducts from fisheries sector? And he wanted to have a picture about the global scenario, global market scenario, Indian market scenario, what is the potential. So all this requires a base data. So I hope that all the stakeholders in the marine fisheries sector will be eagerly looking for the output of the census, and we all will support your activity. And of course, I told more support required from several other representatives, because it all covers a very important sector, that is a fisherman community also, their aspirations, their requirements, everything apart from our research organizations, what is the aspiration of the community, that also will be covered. The ministry also will be looking eagerly for the results of this exercise, and I wish that a similar sort of exercise will be happening in the inland fisheries sector also, because that is also a very important sector. Of course, the ministry will be taking it a serious note in this aspect, and I wish you the very best. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank
sir. We are delighted to have Dr. Shubdeep Ghosh, ADG Marine Fisheries, ICR, joining us virtually. May I now invite him to share his remarks. Please, sir.
Madam, stage with the
A very good morning to all of you. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ghosh Babu.
A very good morning to all of you, most respected Honorable Minister of Fisheries, State Minister of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, George Kurian sir, other esteemed colleagues, Dr. George Nainan sir, Director CIFT, Dr. Vincent George, Director CMFRI, Dr. Srinath, DG FSI, and other esteemed colleagues, friends, a very good morning to all of you. At the outset, I am extremely privileged to be a part of this very, very important workshop. We are all launching the Marine Fisheries Census. We all know how important Marine Fisheries Census is in India's context. Earlier, we had the experiences. Of organizing Marine Fisheries Census in 2016 and also in 2010-11. So I am pretty sure that with the expertise we have and under the able guidance and leadership of Dr. Vincent, Dr. Jayashankar, definitely we would be able to meet our objectives, meet our targets, and ensure that we come out with a very, very comprehensive, very, very extensive, covering all aspects, a very comprehensive document of the Marine Fisheries Census 2025. I wish the entire CMFRI team all the very best.
Thank you, sir. We now come to a special and auspicious moment, the lighting of the lamp and inauguration of the event by our Honorable Chief Guest, Honorable Minister Sri George Kurian. May I kindly invite the Chief Guest and dignitaries on the dais for the lamp lighting ceremony. Thank you all. We now move to the formal launch of two innovative digital applications developed by ICR CMFRI to streamline data collection and analysis during the Marine Fisheries Census 2025, the Vyas Bharat and Vyas Sutra apps. The acronym Vyas Bharat stands for Village Jetty Appraisal, Basic Household and Infrastructure Assessment Tool, while Vyas Sutra stands for Supervision and Tracking App. We respectfully request the Honorable Minister to do the honors of launching the digital app.
The Department of Fisheries, jointly with the ICAR CMFRI and the state governments, has embarked on the Marine Fisheries Census 2025. The Census 2025 goes beyond basic data, capturing precise, timely information about 1.2 million fishing households, fishermen village, and landing center. For the first time, precise details like financial well-being, diverse livelihoods, and government scheme performances are being gathered, all through a cutting-edge online digital platform. Today marks the beginning of the census operations. This is a massive effort by the Government of India. The insights from this Census 2025 will be invaluable, guiding effective policies, targeted government schemes, and ultimately strengthening the livelihoods of our fishing communities and propelling India's growth story.
Thank you. To mark the beginning of this historic exercise, our field staffs and enumerators are joining us virtually, representing Maharashtra and Kerala. From Maharashtra, we have Mr. Digambar joining from Kasarveli village of Ratnagiri district. From Kerala, we have Mr. Prashant and Mr. Rajesh joining from Palangad village in Ernakulam district. May I now kindly invite Dr. Jaishankar for the live interaction.
नमस्ते दिगंबर जी, सुन पा रहे हैं?
जी सर, नमस्ते नमस्ते।
माननीय मंत्री महोदय सामने हैं, तो आप अपना परिचय दीजिए और एन्यूमरेटर का भी जो है, एन्यूमरेटर या जो फिशरमैन फैमिली है जिनके पास आप हैं, उनका भी थोड़ा परिचय दे करके इसका जो है एक झलक दिखला दीजिए, जो व्यास भारत वाला जो डेटा कलेक्शन है। पहले आप अपना परिचय दीजिए दिगंबर जी।
नमस्ते सभी को, मेरा नाम दिगंबर सुरेश कुमार है और मैं रत्नागिरी जिले के लिए फील्ड अन्वेषक हूँ, जहाँ पे मैं और यहाँ पे जो उपस्थित है मच्छीमार, उनकी जानकारी लेने के लिए आया हूँ। ये जो मच्छीमार है, इनका नाम है अभिजीत शिरगावकर जी। अभिजीत शिरगावकर जी, आपका नाम और ये बताइए, गांव का नाम बताइए।
माझं नाव अभिजीत अनंत शिरगावकर, कासारवेली, रत्नागिरी जिल्हा।
धन्यवाद। तो अभी सर मैं इनके घर का हाउस होल्ड का डेमोग्राफी का डिटेल्स ले रहा हूँ, जिसमें आपका घर का नाम बताइए, घर का नंबर बताइए।
145
145 145। आपके घर में कुटुंब एक ही है? तुमच्या घरात कुटुंब एकच आहे का? ओके। जैसे कि सर देख पा रहे, मैं यहाँ पे अपने टैब से भारत सूत्र ऐप पे इनका डिटेल्स ले रहा हूँ। तुमचं नाव पूर्ण नाव?
अभिजीत अनंत शिरगावकर।
अभिजीत अनंत
शिरगावकर,
कासारवेली,
आरबीवाडी।
ठीक,
ओके। तुमचा जन्म इथेच झालाय का?
हो, इथेच आहे।
अच्छा। तुमचं वय आता किती आहे?
41
41। आधार कार्ड आहे का तुमच्याकडे?
आहे।
आधार कार्डचा नंबर सांगा।
थैंक यू दिगंबर जी, धन्यवाद। उनसे पूछिए, कोई मंत्री जी के लिए कोई ज्ञापन कुछ है, रिक्वेस्ट?
तुम्हाला मंत्री सरांना काहीतरी रिक्वेस्ट वगैरे करायची असेल तर?
तर मला एवढंच म्हणायचं आहे की मच्छीमारांसाठी नवीन योजना जर असतील, म्हणजे मच्छीमार कसं आता मच्छी जास्त मिळत पण नसल्यामुळे त्यांच्यासाठी नवीन नवीन योजना असतील, काही नवीन टेक्निक असेल तर ते म्हणजे त्याच्यावरती काम करून आम्हाला ते आमच्यापर्यंत पोहोचावं, ही मला नम्र विनंती।
उसको हिंदी में जरा ट्रांसलेट कर पाएंगे?
सर, इनका कहना है कि अभी जो इस तरह से हमारी जो जानकारी ली जा रही है, इस जानकारी को कंपाइल करके हमको जो अभी फिश का लैंडिंग थोड़ा कम है, तो उसके लिए कुछ नई योजनाएं या कुछ ग्रांट्स आ सकती है, तो मंत्री जी को रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं कि उस तरह से पॉलिसी फॉर्म करने के लिए मदद की जाए।
ठीक है, ठीक है। हम पहुंचा देंगे। मंत्री जी सुन रहे हैं, बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू, कीप यू कंटिन्यू। या थैंक यू वेरी मच। आपके अजय जी भी यही हैं।
ओके
पता नहीं नेक्स्ट प्रशांत जी प्लीज। थैंक यू दिगंबर। या गिव अ ब्रीफ। प्रशांत जी, कैन यू हियर मी? പ്രശാന്ത്?
നമസ്കാരം സാർ, ഞാൻ സെൻസസിന്റെ ഭാഗമായിട്ട് കേന്ദ്ര സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യ മത്സ്യവികസന സ്ഥാപനത്തിൽ നിന്ന് വരികയാണ്. നമ്മളുടെ ഇവിടെ പഴങ്ങാട് മത്സ്യഗ്രാമത്തിൽ ഡേറ്റ എടുക്കാനായിട്ട് ഇനുമറേറ്ററായിട്ട് ഞാൻ സബീറ മാഡത്തിനാണ്. സബീറയുടെ മത്സ്യത്തൊഴിലാളി സഹകരണ സംഘത്തിൽ 10-30 വർഷമായിട്ട് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന ആളാണ്. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഡേറ്റ എടുക്കലായിട്ട് ആദ്യം തുടങ്ങാം. ചേച്ചിയുടെ പേര്, നമുക്ക് ഹൗസ് നെയിം എങ്ങനെയാണ്, വീട്ടു നമ്പർ?
Thank you Prashant ji. Thank you very much. Thank you sir, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Prashant. Thank you, sir. Next event is a formal release of the publication. The user manuals of the Vyas Bharat mobile application have been translated into vernacular languages of all coastal states to ensure the smooth conduct of the census. May I kindly request our Honorable Minister, Sri George Kurian, to kindly release the manuals. I request the following officials to kindly come up to the stage and receive the publications. For Hindi, I kindly invite Sri Chandesh Gaonkar, Deputy Director, Planning and Statistics, Department of Fisheries, Goa. Gujarati, Dr. Swati Lakshmi, Principal Scientist and SIC, Veravel Region Station. Marathi, Dr. Ajay Nekwa, Scientist, Mumbai Region Station. Marathi, Dr. Ajay Nekwa. Kannada, Shri Babin Boppanna, Joint Director, Fisheries, Karnataka. Malayalam, Srimati Sumi Edi, Deputy Director, Statistics, Kerala. Tamil, Srimati Kaushalya Devi, Assistant Director of Fisheries, Tamil Nadu. Telugu, Shri Kiran Kumar, Assistant Director of Fisheries, Andhra Pradesh. Odia, Dr. Joe Kirakuran, Principal Scientist and Head, Visakhapatnam Region Center. Bangalivan, Assistant Director of Fisheries, South Andaman. English, Sri J. Nadurajan, Deputy Director of Fisheries, Government of Puducherry. Thank you, sir. And now we eagerly await the inaugural address by the Honorable Minister, Sri George Kurian, sir. ഉദ്ഘാടന പ്രസംഗത്തിനായി ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട കേന്ദ്രമന്ത്രി ശ്രീ ജോർജ് കുര്യൻ അവർകളെ സാദരം ക്ഷണിക്കുന്നു.
Dr. Abhilash Likki, IAS Secretary, Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairy. Ms. Needu Prasad, IAS Joint Secretary, Fisheries, Department of Fisheries. Sri Sagar Megara, Joint Secretary, Fisheries Department Ministry. Sri Dr. Sukhdeep Ghosh, ADG Marine Fisheries, ICAR, Dr. George Nainan, ICR CIFT, Dr. Srinath, Director FSI, Dr. Ajay Srivastava, Economic Advisor, Ministry of Fisheries, Dr. J. Jayashankar, Head Five Division, Dr. Grinson George, Director ICIR, Mr. Habubullah, Dr. Shain Kumar, Inaugural, Dr. Somi Piriakos, all officials, sisters and brothers. I first of all appreciate Dr. Grinson George and Srinath for conducting this survey, this census. First of all, I would like to clarify that it is a census of families of fishes. Is it correct? Not a census of the fish. And it is very important that the census of families of fishes, fishermen and farmers, fish farmers, because it is very important that under PM Matsya Kisan Samarthi Saha Yojana, there is a portal that is digital portal for registration of these fishermen and fish farmers. That is why I was directing the officer for this one. Without this registration, that fisheries digital portal, this fishermen and fishers won't get any benefit. It is compulsory, just like this Kisan Samman Nidhi and livestock. They should register in digital portal for future all benefits. That is why I request those who go for this census, please ask the families whether they have registered in this portal. That is Fisheries Digital Portal. It is necessary and compulsory. Because we are going for this exclusive economic zone that furnishing that area at a 200 nautical mile. We want to utilize that because now we are the second producer in the world. We want to become the first in the world. That is 2.1 million metric ton. No? That we want to harness that. For that, we are particularly that organizing that cooperative societies or FPOs. And day before yesterday, that is 7th, what is in connection is there. Invitation, it is that of this phone, you can, it is audible. In between some loose connection is there, I think. And these vessels, day before, the 27th of this month, our Home Minister and Cooperative Minister, Sri Amit ji, inaugurated vessels in Maharashtra for this fishermen. It is operated by, honored by these cooperative societies. And after that, we will be planning for this deep sea fishing. For that also, these vessels will be owned by these cooperative societies of these fishermen. That is why I request these officers or those who are going for the census, please ask when you reach this family, ask them whether you have registered in the digital portal or not. If you can, you do that. Otherwise, inform that it is available in this common service center or in the our cell phone, that you can download that app and register. It is compulsory in future because this field, this EEZ and our deep sea fishing by this fisherman only. We will be giving this all financial assistance. The government of India under Narendra Modi ji and under this cooperative ministry, Amit ji, will be giving this all benefits to fishermen only. There won't be any third party. They should get this all benefits. That is why I request you people, whenever you ask about their demography and other thing, they are getting the benefits or how much people are there. Like that, one question should be there, whether you have registered in this digital portal. Because I think 1.2 million fisher households are there. 4,000 villages are there. Because this census is regarding the infrastructure. That is why this Vyas now, Vyas Bharat and Vyas Sutra. I am told that everything will come under this Vyas Bharat. Vyas Bharat. And all the census will happen under this Vyas Bharat, that is completely digital. This is completely digital. the census. And as for our Prime Minister, Modi ji, now we say that data is the oil, new oil. But Prime Minister Modi ji said that data is the new power that drives development. That is why we say that data, devotion and development. Data is very important for that. In between somebody is switching their that phone and that switch off, that mute your this thing. That is why I am telling that it is very important mapping the fishing villages, harbors, and I think you are using drones also. Drones also you are using, and this data, you take this data for the development of these fishermen and the country. You keep in mind that this data is development of this fishing family and the country. That is why that reform or transformation should come. Modi ji said that reform, perform and transform. That is our motto, nation's motto, under this science and the people. That science should reach the people. Born between this community and science. Our cabinet minister, Mr. Rajiv Ranjan Singh, always insists that research and this result of the research should reach the people. That is why I say that this bond between communities and science should be there. It is all for the people and the development of our country. And value addition and export-oriented entrepreneurship and other things we should give importance. And this mammals, I understand that this mammals, survey of mammals, and we found out that this fishing in India never happen to be against the mammals. It will be protected. That is why shrimp, we are the largest producer of shrimp and the exporter. That is the very important thing. And the protection of mammals, especially these whales and other things, we are taking care. That is why we can export this shrimp to the foreign countries. As you remember, this turtle exclusive device, excluder, that divide that this finance that institute, CIFT, and we are installing, Government of India together with the states, we are installing it free of cost. I think 23,000 rupees is the cost of that. 60% is from the center, and this 40% from the state, 23,000 around. We are installing that. At the same time, we are installing transponders. That is technology-driven fishing. We have signed agreement with ISRO, and we are installing that transponder in 1 lakh fishing vessels or boats. It is happening there. Now that means two-way that communication will be there. Now the condition is that if we go beyond that network area of this cell phone, there won't be any communication. Now, under the leadership of Narendra Modi ji and Rajiv Ranjan Singh, we signed this agreement with ISRO, and before 31st March, we'll be installing 1 lakh these transponders. See the condition, these transponders are there, and the turtle excluder is there, and all kind of these scientific these devices we are using. And for in future, for these EEZ and deep sea, we are using the vessels, installing all scientific devices. That is why I request you, when you go to these families, ask about the registration. If Kisan Samman Nidhi is that registration was the basis for getting all the benefit for fishermen, now this digital platform will be that registration will be the basis for getting all benefit. That is why again I request you people, ask the people about the registration, that Malsya Kisan Samardhi Yojana, Saha Yojana, 6,000 crores rupees we are spending for that. That is why I appreciate again Grinson George and Srinath for this survey, and you both are involved in this one, that CMFRI and FSI. Again, I appreciate you. This is the 5th Marine Fisheries Census 2025. And other census, general census is coming in 2026. Before that, in advance, we are taking the Government of India under this ministry and ICIR, CMFRI. In advance, we are getting this demography and all the details about this fish family, fisheries, this fisherman family. I again express gratitude to these you people. I hereby inaugurate this Marine Fisheries Census 2025. Thank you.
Sir, thank you so much for your gracious presence and kind words of encouragement. We now have the privilege of joining online with Srimati Neetu Kumari Prasad, IAS Joint Secretary Marine Fisheries, Department of Fisheries, Government of India. We extend a warm welcome to Madam and invite her to share her remarks. Neetu Madam, please.
Thank you. It gives me immense pleasure to be part of this national workshop on marine census. I would like to thank Director CMFRI, Grinson George, for inviting us. And first of all, I would like to welcome and give my sincere thanks to Honorable Minister of State Shri Jaj Kuryanji for participating in this event and giving it the stature which it deserves. Our EA, all the dignitaries on the dais, Director FSI, and all the people who are attending this workshop. All the coastal states, a very good afternoon to all of you. This marine census is a very, very important step regarding the data collection, regarding the information sharing, and regarding making our fishery sector a very informative decision-making tool. And CMFRI and FSI are together taking very decisive steps to complete the entire work in prescribed time Also, a lot of IT tools have been brought to bring speed, efficiency, and making it a time-bound program. I congratulate everyone who is contributing their knowledge, their skills, and their time in this field. And also, I would like to thank coastal states which have come forward, and from now onwards, a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders to coordinate properly with all enumerators, give them assistance, make all your fishermen quite aware of this important venture of giving the full information so that entire program can be successful. Once again, I wish all the good luck and success to the entire team for making it a very time-bound successful program. Thank you, sir. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you, Madam. Now, as a token of our appreciation, may I request our Honorable Director, Dr. Winston George, to present a memento to the Honorable Minister. Thank you, sir. I request respected Director, sir, to do the honors of presenting the mementos to our distinguished guests. Thank you, sir. Now may I request Dr. Somi Kuriakos, Principal Scientist, FRAE Division, ICR-CMFRA, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. So with the continued cooperation of all, we are confident that we will together make the Marine Fisheries Census 2025 a milestone achievement for the nation and for the welfare of the fisherfolk. So as we wrap up the inaugural function, it's my pleasant privilege to deliver the vote of thanks. So first of all, I would like, on behalf of the organizers and everyone present here, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to Sri George Kurian, Honorable Minister of State for Fisheries, Animal Husbandry, Dairying and Minority Affairs, for kindly accepting our invitation and inaugurating today's program. Your gracious presence, the vision and encouragement you have shared will continue to guide our efforts in achieving sustainable marine fisheries development and welfare of the fisherfolk. Sir, please accept our gratitude for the unflinching support, guidance and encouragement for every endeavor that we undertake. So, നമ്മുടെ ക്ഷണം സ്വീകരിച്ചിന്ന് ഇവിടെ ഈ പരിപാടി ഉദ്ഘാടനം ചെയ്യാൻ എത്തിച്ചേർന്ന നമ്മുടെ പ്രിയങ്കരനായ ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട മന്ത്രിക്കും CMFRAയുടെ പേരിലും ഇവിടെ കൂടിയിരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവരുടെ പേരിലും ഹൃദയംഗമമായ നന്ദി അറിയിക്കുന്നു. മത്സ്യത്തൊഴിലാളികളുടെ ക്ഷേമം, മത്സ്യവിഭവങ്ങളുടെ സുസ്ഥിര നിലനിൽപ്പ് എന്നിവ ഉറപ്പാക്കുന്നതിനുള്ള ഞങ്ങളുടെ പരിശ്രമങ്ങൾ കൂടുതൽ ശക്തമായി മുന്നോട്ട് കൊണ്ടുപോകുവാൻ താങ്കൾ നൽകുന്ന എല്ലാ പിന്തുണയ്ക്കും ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി നന്ദി സർ. And we are also indebted to the Mr. Haibi Eden and our MLA has also agreed to come over here, but due to their busy schedule, they are not able to make it. In their absence also, I thank them for all the support for the activities of Marine Fisheries Census and the welfare of the fishermen community. On behalf of the organizers, I take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to Dr. Abhilash Lakhi, IAS Secretary, Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, for the inspiring special address delivered today. We deeply appreciate the time you took to be with us online and thankful for your vision, leadership and continued support to this program. We are deeply honored by the presence of Dr. Ms. Neetu Kumari Prasad, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Fisheries, and your valuable insight and encouragement words have truly added grace and significance to this event. We thank you sincerely for the time to be with us online today. Thank you, Madam. I express our heartfelt gratitude to our respected President of the function, Dr. Ajay Srivastava, Economic Advisor, Ministry of Fisheries, for presiding over today's event and for the inspiring address and all the support extended for all activities of Marine Fisheries Census and thoroughly monitoring the program progress and providing guidance at each stage. Thank you very much, sir. I wish to thank Dr. Sughadeep Ghosh, ADG Marine Fisheries, ICAR, for the inspirational words of his experience in Marine Fisheries Census and all the support rendered by ICAR for the smooth conduct of the Marine Fisheries Census. Next, I extend my gratitude to Dr. Josh Nainan, Director CIFT, for your warm and thoughtful felicitation address. We deeply value your goodwill and support in all our activities, sir. Thank you. My heartfelt thanks to Dr. Srinath, Director General Fisheries Survey of India, for your presence and inspiring words. CMFRA and FSI are working hand in hand for carrying out the Marine Fisheries Census 2025 and earlier census also. We were together collaborating in all activities. Thank you, sir, for your presence. We highly appreciate the presence of Sri Manish Bindal, Joint Director, Department of Fisheries, Government of India. We are deeply thankful to your continued support and goodwill towards the Marine Fisheries Census activities. Thank you, sir. And we have with us all from the different state department fisheries, Sri Amaladevan, Assistant Director of Fisheries, South Andaman, Sri Babin Boppana, Joint Director of Fisheries, Karnataka, Srimati Sumi Edi, Deputy Director Statistics, Kerala, Sri Nadarajan, Assistant Director of Fisheries, Tamil Nadu, Sri Kiran Kumar, Assistant Director of Fisheries, Andhra Pradesh, and Sri Chandresh, Deputy Director, Directorate of Fisheries, Goa, with us. Thank you all for your presence here and for gracing the occasion. And I have seen many other people also joined online from different state department fisheries. Thank you all for joining this program. We would like to express our gratitude to the representatives from the non-governmental organization, Sri Ramesh Tandal from National Fish Workers Forum, and Kerala representatives are also there, Sri N. Venugopal, International Collective for the Support of Fish Workers, and from the Boat Owners Association also, many people I could see. Thank you all for coming and gracing this occasion. Thank you, sirs. And we extend our sincere we have Dr. Meena Kumari, our DDG, earlier DDG, who was supporting all the activities of Marine Fisheries Census 2016. And thank you, Madam, for your presence here. And we have the directors from NIFAT and Dr. Habibullah and Dr. Shine is there. Thank you for coming here and gracing the occasion. Thank you, sir. And we extend our sincere thanks to all the friends from media for your presence and support to create greater awareness about the importance of census to the public. Thank you all for your support. My thanks are also to the Director and the National Coordinator of Marine Fisheries Census 2025, Dr. Jikansan George, being the pillar of support for every point of time, especially for all the activities related to Marine Fisheries Census. Your meticulous coordination has been the driving force behind the success of this initiative. Thank you so much, sir. I take this moment to thank our project leader, Dr. J. Jaishankar, for the guidance and support. We truly appreciate your efforts in coordinating the mammoth exercise. the team ensuring that everything went well. I wish to place on record our sincere appreciation and gratitude to the regional coordinators and state and district level coordinators of Marine Fisheries Census 2025 for the valuable support and efficient coordination, timely communication and dedicated efforts, ensuring smooth organization of all activities across different states and districts all along the coastline. Thank you all very much. Somebody has joined online and many of you are present here also. Thank you once again. And special thanks and appreciation to all our field officers who worked at the grassroots level, which forms the backbone of the success of the census program. Thank you all. And I sincerely thank the heads of division, scientists, heads of research and regional centers, technical and administrative staff, both online and offline, and other participants who took time to join the program. Thank you all for joining today. And we acknowledge with gratitude the timely support and cooperation of all the administrative and account sections of CMFRA for the support for the census project. I wish to place on record my sincere gratitude to the in charges of canteen, estate and maintenance cell, guest house, administrative and audit section for all the logistic support and arrangements, without which the workshop would not have been possible. Thank you all. An event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling months in advance. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated staff of FRA division, including scientists, technical, administrative and project staff. I cannot thank everyone enough for the tireless effort they have shown for the completion of tasks beyond their comfort zone. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Thanks to our anchor, Dr. Anuja, for skillfully conducting today's program, adding elegance and structure to this occasion. Thank you, Anuja, once again. By chance, if I missed anybody's name, I say big thank you. Let us carry forward the momentum and continue work together towards the successful conduct of the census. Thank you all once again. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. After the present session, the National Marine Fisheries Data Center, which is a national data warehouse and analytical hub for marine fisheries census, will be inaugurated on the first floor of ICR CMFRA by our Honorable Minister, Sri George Kurian, followed by a press meet at the venue. Members of the media, HODs, HORCs and SICs are kindly requested to proceed to the first floor of the press interaction and coverage session. We request all dignitaries, invited guests and participants to kindly assemble for the group photo session here immediately after the session. All delegates, including officials from state fisheries departments, heads of divisions, HORCs and SICs, are requested to join the special session on fisheries governance and research scheduled at 2 p.m. after lunch in room number 201. With this, we conclude the formal inaugural session of the National Launch Workshop of MFC 2025. On behalf of ICR CMFRA, I extend heartfelt thanks to each of you for your presence, encouragement and support. May I request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem. Jai Hind.
Janagana mana adhinayaka jaya he, Bharat bhagya vidhata. Punjab, Sindh, Gujarat, Maratha, Dravida, Utkala, Vanga, Vindhya, Himachala, Yamuna, Ganga, Ujjala, Jaladhi, Taranga. Tava Shubha Name Jage, Tava Shubha Ashish Mange.